Hi, I'm Ralph Seppi.
No, he's not! Finding Dory is the worst thing I've ever seen. Literally everything is wrong with this movie, and there is nothing redeeming about it. Finding Nemo was a failure, but compared to Finding Dory, Finding Nemo is actually much better. Effort was put in. Not a lot of effort, but effort nonetheless. Now we get this hunk of shit, which is completely devoid of effort. I saw the movie with two friends of mine, and they had no idea what was going on. We kept turning to each other like, what's the point of this scene? What's the point of this? What's the point of this character? What's the point of this subplot?
But there's no story. There's nothing to tie it together.
This movie has 20 different plots, none of which connect with each other, all of which are in a different genre. It is like watching 8 movies in one movie. The transitions between scenes are so awkward because it feels like you're going from one movie to another movie.
I did not realize this movie would be, like, so kiddie. Like, it's made for, like, it's a family movie. It's not made for, like, me at all. Like, I was expecting something just a little more mature. I'm not saying, like, violence or whatever, but just, like, a little more edge. Just a little more something going on.
This is one of the ugliest looking movies I've seen in a while. Even though it's a fun movie, or so they say, it's so dark and muddy. It's just an ugly film with an ugly color palette. They keep recycling the same elements, often reusing backgrounds and props just because they were too lazy to make new ones. Even Norm of the North has some fantastic animation and loads of originality when it comes to design. The film is so bad that it was shot on an iPhone. I'm not kidding you. This movie was shot on an iPhone. I did this kind of shit when I was 12 years old for my movies because I didn't have money. The characters are idiots. I found Dory extremely irritating. She never stops talking and it's just causing trouble. It's like letting a bipolar family member run rampant. The movie is about as funny as
Epic movie, or like one of those Friedberg and Seltzer movies.
As if all that weren't enough. The acting sucks, the editing is choppy, the sound design is awful, the music is some of the worst music I've ever heard in my life. Now there is something I do like about this movie. Nothing. So, it's a movie that appeals to no one. And it's made with the same care and love as a straight-to-television Disney Channel movie. Meaning no care and love was put into it.
1 out of 10 don't see this movie. It is a terrible fucking waste of time.
And this company, Pixar, is probably the worst thing to happen to the world.